This is Tank's vlog for October 13, 2017, wrapping up the day in sports. ALCS is underway, and the Houston Astros took the opener 2-1. A good pitcher's duel. Masahiro Tanaka had a solid start for the Yankees. But once again, the Yankees had no answer for Dallas Keuchel, who just continued to just put their bats into a sleeper hold. Keuchel went 7 innings, allowing just 4 hits and struck out 10. Over his career, Keuchel has mastered the Yankees. This includes a start in the 2015 wild card game. He's really got the Yankees numbered. The Yankees need to win every time Keuchel's not on the mound. That's the only way they can get to the World Series, I think. I think Keuchel is the big roadblock for the Yankees. Everything they do now is gravy. But if they could get a win today on against Verlander, then we're talking something. But how many times are the Astros going to be able to throw Keuchel out there? If he gets 3 starts, I think he gets 3 wins. It's that simple. The Yankees just I don't even think they could hit him. He's a traditional lefty that's always been the type of pitcher that's killed the Yankees. But it's just one game, and the Yankees got to look at it as that way. But Dallas Keuchel, he's the key for this series for the Astros. And today he just did everything possible to win that game. Naturally, Dallas Keuchel is atop our list of 3 stars, along with Craig Anderson of the Senators, who had a 25-save shutout against the Flames today in the NHL, and Eric Dungy of Syracuse, who led the Orange to a stunning upset of Clemson. What a week this is for college football. Today, there was 2 huge top 10 upsets, unbeaten teams toppling. The unbeaten teams have been falling like dominoes lately. And Syracuse beating Clemson is probably the biggest stunner of the season. The Orange earlier this year lost to Middle Tennessee. You know, they're showing signs. They're showing signs that the Orange are about to become a factor again. Not that they're going to be a national title contender, but at least they should be a solid bowl contender that could go 8-4 almost every year. With the college picks starting, I might as well go over the 6-pack picks for Week 7, brought to you by MyBookieAG. If you want to get on the action, MyBookieAG has 48-hour payout processing and 100% signing bonus. So sign up today for MyBookieAG. Like we have been all year, been picking 6 games. I think the undefeated teams continue to topple Saturday. Mark my, this is an upset pick right here. I think Kansas State topples TCU. Just a gut feeling I have. TCU was kind of shaky last week against West Virginia. K-State's not a great team, but get them at home sometimes. They could get solid defensive effort or good play here, good play there. And I think the Wildcats get the upset. LSU last week went into the swamp and stunned the Gators. And now they come back home and play Auburn. I don't like them winning this game, but they're down as a 7.5-point favorite. Take that every time. Auburn wins, but the Bayou Bengals cover. Miami last week beat Florida State for the first time in 7 years. I like them to continue the trend. I like them to stay undefeated. Coming home, I like them pretty easy over a kind of mediocre Georgia Tech team. Oklahoma last week, they toppled from the list of unbeatens. They lost to Iowa State at home. I think that's going to make them angry. I think the Sooners come out, make a big statement in the traditional Red River rivalry game at the Cotton Bowl and the Texas State Fair going on, and I think the Sooners win that one going away against the Longhorns. Last week, the Spartans were helped by the rain in Ann Arbor. Michigan just couldn't get their offense going on that slick field. I don't think they have that advantage this week. They cracked the top 25, but they're not really a top 25 team if you ask me. I think they go into Minnesota and suffer a big letdown. I like the Gophers to win that game outright. And in the Pac-12, Oregon-Stanford's become a great rivalry over the last 10 years. Stanford last week, they cracked the top 10 with a win in Utah. I think now coming home, I think the Cardinals really get it going, and I think they comfortably beat Oregon. So there's our six-pack picks. Last week I didn't do so well. I went 1-5 against the spread, 3-3 without the spread. Overall, with the spread, 15-21 and 25-11, just picking winners. So check out my picks down below. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Joe Girardi, who will try to help the Yankees get even today. In addition to my NFL college football picks, I got my NLCS pick. I picked the Astros because I liked Keuchel, and I'm picking the Dodgers because I think that their pitching staff is deeper and more in line, and I think the Cubs are going to run out of gas this time around. So I like the Dodgers to win the NLCS in 6, with Justin Turner being my MVP. Check that pick below. And speaking of NLCS, we take a look back at one of the classic moments in the NLCS. 1992, Braves down 2-0 starting the ninth inning, staged a 3-run rally, highlighted by Francisco Cabrera's 2-run single. Cabrera only had 10 at-bats in the regular season, and it was basically a dirt string catcher that made a roster because of an injury to Greg Olson, and he was one of the last men on the bench for the Braves as they desperately tried to tie or win the game. So check that story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.